Hello, welcome back to the start of another weekly vlog. It is Saturday about 12 something. We just went and saw Lion King, the new, they're calling it a live action, but like, let's be real, it's still animated. It's just a different kind of animated. So if you haven't seen it yet, maybe don't listen to my commentary. I'll pop a timestamp here. You can skip ahead to that time. Although I'm not gonna like, I mean, you know the story, right? So, but if you don't want to hear somebody else's opinion before you go see it, it's kind of hard to avoid the internet though. And I feel like I'm nervous to share my thoughts because I've seen so many mixed reviews, but like, I loved it. I really enjoyed it. I don't know though if it will be considered my favorite live action. I still think Aladdin was probably the best. And the biggest reason for that is I just don't like when real animals move their mouths to talk. Like, I've never liked that. But even before CGI, when they somehow managed to do it with like putting peanut butter in their mouths or something, I never liked movies where it looked like a real animal was talking, because I was like, that's not real. Like, it's weird. It's weird to me. I love animated movies, and I love when an animated creature's mouth moves, and I love like Homeward Bound, where you could hear their thoughts, you know, like it was a real animal, but you could just hear their thoughts and their mouths didn't move. I don't know. That's always been an issue for me. And so I was afraid it was kind of gonna ruin this movie for me. It didn't ruin it because they didn't have it on, like you couldn't see it all the time, right? They would zoom out but still have them talking. And so there were times, obviously, that their mouths moved and it looked like they were talking. I was kind of like, wah, wah, whatever. So some of the things I loved, for the most part, I loved the casting. The only one that I was kind of like, meh about was Baby Simba. I don't know who it was, but I just didn't, especially during I Just Can't Wait to Be King, I didn't love the Baby Simba's voice. Otherwise, I loved everything. Oh, Beyonce, oh, she's amazing. Every other casting was awesome. I have a love-hate relationship with sort of some of the add-ins and the length. So I did feel like it was a little slow sometimes, and I don't know if that's just because I know the movie so well and I've watched it so many times and I'm like anticipating a line coming, and so sometimes it felt kind of slow. But at the same time, I really loved some of the add-ins that they added in. Like, they explained some of the things that didn't necessarily, like, they filled in some blanks, you know what I mean? I just felt, I liked some of the add-ins. I liked some of the additional banter and commentary. I especially loved Timon and Pumbaa. I thought they were phenomenal. I thought that was great. I thought they did a great job. Overall, loved the music, loved all the songs. Everything was great. I don't know that I would pick this version to go listen to over the original. Like, I don't know that it was that good, except maybe Candy for the Love Tonight. That would probably be the only one I would consider listening to this version first. The worst though was Scar's song. Be Prepared. I don't know if the guy who played Scar just couldn't sing, so they had to change it, but like, it just didn't have the same oomph, I feel like, that the original did. It just didn't feel as evil almost. Now, like, Scar definitely was evil and they did a good job of making him, like, making you fear him, but I just feel like that song needed to be a lot bigger than it was. I was very disappointed in that. So again, overall, I really did enjoy it. Like, I'm not mad that I paid to go see it in theaters. The talking with standing, I do love the CGI. It's really cool, and it was so realistic. Like, the animals would do moves that you just, like, it just looked so realistic, and I really loved that aspect of it. I think it made it really exciting and really different. So I liked it. And I got to come home to my kitty, and it's just funny because a lot of the actions of lions are just big cats. They're just big kitties, and they do the same, like when they would flop on their back. I'm like, oh, Charlie does that. All right, enough rambling about the Lion King. Sam headed off to an event. I contemplated going. It was one of those like all you can eat, all you can drink boat cruises that our alumni association is doing, but it wasn't cheap. And honestly, because I'm going out of town next weekend, I don't want to lose my whole Saturday. Like, if we went and saw the movie, and then if I had gone with him, and we would have spent the next however many hours eating and drinking, and then, I mean, my evening would have been shot too. I knew that I would have fun, but I wasn't ready to lose my entire day for that amount of fun, if that makes sense. And since I know I don't have next weekend, I need to get ahead on some things and just be ready to go out of town next week. So he went, and he'll have fun, and I now have the apartment to myself so that I can film my little heart away. I don't normally, in terms of just time management and filming and just kind of being productive in general, is schedule things when it makes sense to schedule them so that you're not repeating activities that don't make sense to repeat. Let me explain. So one of those is setting up the filming equipment and getting all the lights out and getting like the camera set up. Okay, so if I'm gonna do all of that, I'm going to film more than one video. That's easy. I feel like I've talked about that before. But one of the other things really is getting ready. And when I'm filming like a front-facing video, now the vlog I'm not as picky about, obviously, but when I'm filming a front-facing video, I want to do my hair, do my makeup, and look nice. So I try to make sure that I schedule those videos to be filmed when I am going to do my hair, do my makeup, or look nice. But sometimes that doesn't always work out. So today I am gonna like get ready, like I'm gonna do my hair and makeup just to film, like I'm not going anywhere, but I need to get these videos filmed this week. I'm not going anywhere tomorrow either, and I don't want to do it after work next week, and I have 2 that I want to do, so I can't really squeeze them in before work, and I need to get them done before I go to town. So it's really my only option. It's not my favorite thing to do because I do sort of feel like I'm wasting that time getting ready, but oh well, that's what's gonna be today. So I'm gonna eat some lunch, and then I'm gonna get ready, and then I'm gonna film those front-facing videos first, and then I actually figured while the lights were out, I would film my top town videos too. My plan with me, I'd originally talked about doing 2 on Saturday and 2 on Sunday, but since Sam's gonna be gone the whole day, and I might as well, I feel like, just get them all done and do all 4 today, and then I'm done. And then tomorrow I can do all the other things I want to do. I can edit, I can, you know, whatever. I don't know that I've ever done 4 videos in a day before, to be honest with you. Maybe like way last year when I was prepping for Vlogmas, but it's been a while. So hopefully I can power through and make the most of this really hot Saturday. I mostly just don't want to leave my apartment because it's like over 100 degrees outside. Hello, happy Sunday. It is another hot day here in New York, although yesterday I hardly left the house, so I probably can't really complain about that, although it felt like my air conditioning had to work like overtime to keep the apartment cool yesterday. But yesterday ended up being very productive. I filmed all 4 videos that I had planned, and I finished like just as Sam was getting home. The timing was perfect. So then I spent the rest of the evening with him. We ordered some dinner in, and we ended up watching a movie on Netflix called Always Be My Maybe. A lot of you actually recommended it when I asked for movie recommendations, so we figured we would watch it, and it was awesome. It was really cute. It was like, I mean, it was like a kind of a typical rom-com, but it was like, I had a lot of little things in it that were fun and different. It was very current, very today, and we both really enjoyed it. So that was our evening yesterday. I got to check 2 movies off my movie list yesterday. Both that and The Lion King were on the list. So now I am venturing out in the heat. God, it is muggy and gross today, but I'm gonna go drop off my Rent the Runway bag. I'm very appreciative that there is a UPS close by that is open on Sundays. The closest one isn't, but there's one that's like not so far that I can go to on Sundays. So after I drop this off, I'm gonna head to a coffee shop to get some work done, start editing all those videos that I filmed yesterday. And since I'm just editing, I can go to one of the cute ones that doesn't have Wi-Fi, since I don't need Wi-Fi to edit. So I'm kind of excited about that, although I'm torn because I kind of want to get like a nice hot coffee. I love hot coffee, but it is so hot out. But like once I'm inside and air conditioning, I don't know, decisions. But that is the plan. And then I have actually a call with my dad later to talk about some business stuff. My dad is my accountant. My dad's a CPA, so I'm gonna chat with him a little bit later about a couple things, so that's exciting. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do the rest of the day. The Big Little Lies finale is tonight. I'm excited about that. And supposedly it's National Ice Cream Day, so Sam and I might go get some ice cream. All right, I just got home from Muji. I'm still not 100%. I'm saying that right. I don't know. I mean, it's really beautiful, like the way that they have everything laid out, and it's all very simplistic, and obviously all the pens, but like I wasn't as blown away as I thought I was gonna be. I don't know, maybe I have really high expectations. I've never been to any of the other locations before, and I mean the stationery section was incredible. I loved all the like the beauty supplies and like the travel stuff, but the home stuff and the clothes stuff, I thought it was gonna be less expensive. Like when I first like saw the simplicity, I was like, oh cool, I might get some staples. I've been needing some new like workout socks, and Sam needs some new work socks and some new white t-shirts. I was like, we can pick up some staples, this will be great. And then the socks were $4 a pair, just for like plain white like ankle socks, which I can get at TJ Maxx for like a pack of 6 for like $9.99. I feel like maybe I'm being ambitious, but I feel like I usually put socks and boxers into Sam's stocking, and especially his dress socks are usually not as expensive as they were there. And then like the white t-shirts even, or like I saw this analog clock. I've been wanting to get an analog clock for our bedroom because I leave my phone out in the living room to sleep, and I want a clock in the bedroom that I can look at before I go to bed, or if I wake up in the middle of the night and I like freak out that I overslept. Most of the time I didn't. So what I do now is I roll over and grab Sam's phone from his nightstand. Like I reach over top of him, it's ridiculous, to check the time. And so then I saw one and it was super simple, and I was like, perfect. It was just like literally a white analog clock, and it was like $39 or $49. I was like, I can get that much less expensive on Amazon. So I don't know. Maybe the quality is higher than I like know, and it's worth that, and you're actually getting a really high quality product for a lower price. But I was anticipating lower prices on some of the stuff, so whatever. I'll show you what I did buy. I did buy some things. So the first thing that I bought is this plastic drawer. So it's literally just like a plastic drawer. She put all my stuff inside too. And I'm hoping to use this underneath the bathroom sink. And I'm supposed to do an hour of decluttering tonight, so I might just do the bathroom so I can play with my new drawer. I don't know if it's gonna fit, to be completely honest with you. It might be too deep. It might not fit, but I've been wanting to get a drawer like this for the bathroom cabinet so that I can put stuff in it, but then also put stuff sitting on top of it. I feel like I'm wasting space under the sink. So we'll see if that fits. And then let's see all the other things I got. Pretty much everything else I got was like from the stationery section. Okay, so I got 2 pens. Well, really I got 1 pen, which is the 05 Click pen. I don't know what kind of pen it is, I'm not gonna lie. It's a gel ink ballpoint pen. Sam actually got me a gel pen from Muji when we had first started dating, but it was a 0.38, and it wasn't a Click one, it was like a lid one, and it was just too thin for me. I need a thicker pen. And then I got 2 highlighters. So I'm really excited about these because I've been using highlighters to highlight in my book when I read in the morning, and these are clicky highlighters, which will be so much easier to take notes without having to like take the lid off, because I usually like get comfortable on the couch with either like a cup of tea or my water, and so I don't want to be, I'm not like at a desk, you know what I mean? And so to like when I have to take the lid off, it takes some finagling. So I like that I have clicky ones now, and the pens and highlighters weren't that pricey. All right, and then I got a baby pencil sharpener. I have a pencil sharpener that I really like that is the Prismacolor, I don't know if I'm saying that right either, brand. That's the brand of the colored pencils that I have, but it's huge. So if I'm trying to slim down the amount of stuff that I'm carrying, especially when I travel, which is like really the only time I ever end up coloring anyway, when I'm on like a plane or a bus. So I grabbed a little baby one. It was like $1. All right, and then I grabbed their whiteout. Since I just ran out of whiteout in my last plan with me, I did grab a new one at the office, but I figured I would try theirs out to see how I like it. And then I got 2, well, kind of. I got this notepad because I cannot resist a good like checklist notepad where the checklists are already drawn for me. It has this clear thing on top. Now the paper, it's interesting. It is a very soft, thin paper. It reminds me, well, it's thicker than that. I was gonna say it reminds me of the Hobonichi paper. Oh, I just bent that one. I'll test it out for y'all. It feels very thin. Like it almost feels like if I went on there with the pens that I love, I'm gonna ruin it. But The Japanese have been known to have like crazy awesome paper, like crazy magic paper, so we'll see if that actually isn't so bad. This was $1.50. I don't know how many pages it has, so if it sucks, like, I'll be okay. And then the last thing I got, I don't even know what I'm gonna use this for or if I really need it, but it was the cutest thing I ever saw. It is a sticky notepad with a little weekly layout on it. Look at that! Oh my god, isn't that the cutest? I have no idea what I'm gonna use this for, but I just thought it was the cutest. Oh, it says 13 sheets on it. That's a very odd number. Does this one say how many sheets? 40. Oh, there's 40. That's pretty good. Okay, let's pen test. Okay, I'm probably gonna end up like peeling this plastic piece off, but let's go ahead and test some pens. So we've got my classic Pilot G2. Oh, it feels nice. Is it gonna smear? Yep, it is, but the Pilot G2 smears on a lot of pens if you don't give it a second. So we'll leave that. We have the Paper Mate Flare. Feels good. Doesn't smear like a normal Paper Mate Flare. And we'll obviously flip it over. This is a Villa Beautiful. This one actually doesn't seem as inky as it does on other paper. Okay, let me test my new pen. Ooh, I like this one. I like the way it writes on this paper too. And then I'm gonna test a Sharpie, which I know seems a little bit crazy. You're like, Laken, it's gonna bleed. But you know what? My comparison are the Erin Condren notepads, and it doesn't bleed through on those. So we're gonna test it out. All right, so obviously they all kind of shadow through on the back, but it's a notepad, so who cares? The Sharpie though, it did bleed through, so it ruined the next page. So it's not quite as good as my Erin Condren notepads, but it's smaller, and so I like it for when I just need like a smaller number of to-do lists. I've been using the one from Cultivate What Matters that kind of looks like this a lot. Like I've been going through that one a lot because it has beautiful paper, but that notepad is like, it's a lot more expensive. I don't remember how much it is, but it's not $1.50. I know that much, and I have to order it and have it shipped. So I'm excited about this. I think it's a nice option. I do love when notepads have the pre-printed checklist on it. All right, now Sam should be home any minute, honestly, and we're gonna do our visas. We're gonna get that done tonight. We're going to submit our visas. We're gonna check that off. I'm determined. He was like, I'm gonna be home early. I was like, great, we're gonna do visas for India. So he should be home soon, and we'll do that. And then I will declutter the bathroom. I went to a happy hour after work today, and that was my plan. My plan was to go to the happy hour, and I had fun, but honestly, I had such an extroverty day. I am an extrovert at heart, but I had such an extroverty day. I had like a breakfast meeting, and then I had a lunch meeting, and then I had another meeting, and then another meeting, and it was just like, I peopled a lot today at work, and so I really wasn't all that excited to be at the happy hour. I just like, I don't know, I just kind of felt meh about it. So I had 2 margaritas that were on happy hour special, and then I was like, I kind of want to get my nails done before like a place closes, and because I like having like a gel manicure when I'm gonna travel, because it's just, then I don't have to worry about it chipping or me messing with it. So I got on the subway, and I was like, I'll think about it while I'm on the subway, and I would go to the one that's near my apartment. And as I was thinking about it, I decided that instead of spending the money on a manicure, which yes, a gel manicure would last me like 2 weeks and it'd be really nice to have while I was traveling, I am gonna go spend it on new nail polish instead and get some new exciting colors that I didn't have. So let me show you what I got. Okay, you're gonna be like, this looks like the white you always wear. Okay, it's not. It's not white. It is called Between the Seats. Between the Seats, excuse me. It's like a very light gray, off-white, like the color people paint their walls. And then I got this one that's like a beautiful light purple, like matches my dress today. This one looks really pretty too. I got this one, which is super summery and fun. It's teal. And then I got this one, which is burnt orange. I tested it out. It is Texas burnt orange, okay? So all my Longhorns out there, you need Yes I Canyon. It's part of the new collection, I think. I don't know, it was on the top row, so I think it was a new collection. But I went to the drugstore, I didn't go to Ulta, so it wasn't like a fancy SE display. Anyways, beautiful burnt orange. I'm probably not gonna pick this one tonight because it is a very fall color, very football. I'm gonna use it a lot in the fall, but I decided to go ahead and get it today. So I got those 4 new colors, and I just posted a poll on Instagram asking other people what color they think I should do, because I couldn't pick. And I was like, I'm gonna tidy, and then I pulled up the camera. I was like, I'm gonna tidy while they vote, and then I'll pick one. So right now, let me tell you, it's been, I've got to go through my whole story. It has been 8 minutes since I posted. And right now, the teal is like in a handed lead. And then the light purple is like in a second place, steady second place. The other two are very at the bottom. Apparently people don't like my light gray, and I'm okay with the burnt orange. I'm saving it till fall. I put all 4 colors. So we'll see. It's gonna come down to the teal and the light purple. But I'm gonna go ahead and tidy up a little bit because the apartment is kind of messy. And then I got a new run through runway delivery, so I might try those on quickly and see if they work, because I'm gonna have to take this one back. And so if any of them don't work, I want to know so that I can put them all together. And then I'm gonna paint my nails, and then what time is it? And then hopefully I'm gonna clean the bathroom, because I didn't end up doing that last night, by the way. That's why you didn't see it on the vlog. It's not like I didn't bring you along. The visa thing took a lot longer than anticipated. And then I ended up talking to a friend on the phone for a while because we're planning another friend's bachelorette party. So I ended up chatting with her for a while, and that was like my evening. So I didn't end up cleaning the bathroom, but I'm hoping that since I came home early enough from the happy hour, that once I get my nails painted, I can do the bathroom today. Hello, happy Thursday. It's technically Friday for me. I have tomorrow off, so I am leaving the office now and headed to the airport. Actually, I'm going to Chicago. I've had a lot of people ask actually about the various New York airports. So we do have 3 airports. There's LaGuardia, JFK, and Newark, technically in New Jersey. That's the airport that I'm headed to today. A lot of people talk about getting there on the train, and you can take the New Jersey Transit to Newark Airport, but I don't like that, because first off, it's like a 15-minute walk. Well, okay, I'm walking to the bus now too, but there is a subway option if I didn't want to walk. I'll explain in a second why I'm walking. But there's no subway option to the train. So you have to walk 15 minutes, and then the train is technically a commuter train. So when you get on there with your suitcase, people are like, please don't. Like they're not excited to have you there with your giant suitcase, even a carry-on suitcase. They're not excited when it's a commuter train. And then once you get to the airport on the commuter train, then you have to take the tram that goes between the parking garages and all the various terminals. And the tram at Newark Airport is the worst. The doors shut super fast. The cars are super small. So from start to finish, it's just like a miserable experience, and you're not guaranteed a seat on the train also. So let me explain the bus option. So the bus you can get on at 2 different places, Grand Central or Port Authority. And a lot of people do get on at Port Authority because it's on the west side. There's a lot of tourist stuff but it's a second stop, and so sometimes there's not enough spots. There's too many people. But I get on at Grand Central, which is the first stop, and there's always seats, always space on the bus. And I can take the subway there from the office if the weather's bad, if I want to. But recently I switched from an unlimited subway pass to a pay-as-you-go for a number of different reasons. Mostly just because unless I literally go to and from work on the subway every day and don't take a day off, it's not worth it anymore with the price increase. So I decided, since my flight's not till 10 and I have plenty of time, I'm just gonna walk to the bus stop. It's about 15 blocks from the office. So that's what we're doing right now. We're walking to the bus stop, and then I'll take the bus, which, yes, does the bus sometimes take longer than the train because of the traffic? Absolutely. So if you are really going to be cutting it close, the train is a slightly more reliable form of transportation. You have to give the bus a little bit of extra time just in case there is traffic. And there's really only been one time that it was really bad for me, that I didn't miss my flight actually, but I almost did. So the bus, again, always have a seat, and it's going to the airport. So you obviously have luggage, and they put it under the bus for you, so you don't have to worry about it. Then the best part is when you get to the airport, instead of having to take the stupid tram, you get dropped off right in front of the gates, like right at the terminal. And then the price is about the same. That one's like maybe $1 or $2 more. I think the bus might be $1 or $2 more, but honestly, it's so close, it doesn't matter. So I take the bus to Newark Airport. That's my story. I also had a very good day at work today. I have hinted at this, I feel like, in a couple different places, but I can officially say that I'm accepting a new position within my company, and I'm very excited about it. It is not an automatic promotion. It is, right now it's a lateral move with a small raise, but the person that was there before me was a higher level, and the role is budgeted for a higher level, so a promotion is a very likely potential option. I don't know, that was a lot of words, but you know what I'm saying. It became official today. I accepted the offer today, and I think it will go into effect next week. There will be a long, kind of obnoxious transition period where I will kind of be doing work for both positions for a time being until, you know, either they hire somebody for my old position or they kind of figure it out without me. I think in the system they're gonna put it into effect like ASAP. That's what my new manager said anyways. And I am not changing floors at the office, but I am changing desks to a much nicer desk. When I say nicer, I mean the location is not right by the kitchen. Yes, I'm gonna have to walk further to fill up my water, but I'm not gonna have to like have small talk with everybody that needs to come and go to the fridge. And I get a window. My new desk is at a window. So anyways, I'm really excited about my new desk and my new opportunity. It should be fun. It's definitely different than something I've done before, and there's definitely gonna be a learning curve, but it's an exciting place to be, and I'm excited. So anyways, it was a great day at work, and now I'm headed to the airport to go to Chicago. We get to see my mom tonight, and then I have a very fun weekend planned. If you watch my plan with me, I have so many cool, fun things going on, and I will obviously share that as part of a weekly vlog. But I'm gonna go ahead and close out this week's weekly vlog here, mostly so that I can get it edited between the bus and the airport and the plane. I'm hoping to get this weekly vlog done and edited, and then Monday's video done and edited, so that I can enjoy my weekend and not have to worry about like, oh, I need to get this video up and that video up. Tomorrow's video is already ready to go, but I need to obviously finish the weekly vlog and Monday's videos. So I'm gonna go ahead and pause for 1 second and close out this week's weekly vlog. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you so much for watching. Happy planning. And just be prepared for, be prepared. Did I do 4 videos that day? I feel like there's something on the lens. Excuse me. So it's literally just, the angle here is kind of awkward. Focus. I literally have my hair pinned up with a pen right now because I didn't have a hair tie at work. So you can, from my office, so you,